right? And so now that you have those holes in your mental body aura, that makes you have control issues. How many of you guys are dealing with control issues? How many of you guys are micromanaging things, right? How many of you guys are dealing with burnout? Okay. All right. Those are clear signs that that solar plexus is out of alignment, right? Okay. So that is connected to your beliefs, to your thought patterns, right? You're dealing with mental issues, ADHD, overthinking, things like that. All right. That's actually going to show up here or here. You know, your different traumas can affect you in different ways and it will affect different chakras and meridians. Okay. So if this solar plexus is out of alignment, okay, you're going to see that this aura will be a cloudy yellow. Okay. Cloudy yellow. All right. And so in order to heal this solar plexus, you want to utilize intentional breath work. Okay. Intentional breath work, self-worth affirmations. Okay. Self-worth affirmations. All right. All right. And you want to reclaim your power. All right. You want to reclaim your power. Okay. So here in that solar plexus, you want to utilize the curated frequency that can correct. This is why people that work with me get a bioscan. All right. Okay. Because we scan you and we can see. We don't have to guess. We don't have to guess what traumas you're dealing with or holding on to. We don't have to guess what chakras are out of alignment. We don't have to guess any of that. We actually can see everything we need to see, your meridians, etc. Right? Okay. And so then we can also correct with those bioscans. All right. We can correct. All right. All right. So next we want to utilize, we want to go through the heart chakra. Raise your hand. Okay. Raise your hand if you've gone through any of these traumas. Okay. All right. Loss of a pet, loss of a loved one, type heart. Abandonment, divorce, betrayal, type heart. Okay. If you've dealt with heartbreak or rejection, emotional neglect or unrequited love, type heart. Okay. If you've dealt with grief or unforgiveness or lack of affection or toxic relationships, type heart. Okay. If you are an overgiver or if you dealt with isolation, type heart. See, when it comes to those traumas, that will leave holes in your astral aura. When you have holes in your astral aura, that's when you are emotionally depleted. How many of you guys feel emotionally depleted right now? You're just worn out. You're over it. Oh, yes. I know, baby. I know. How many of you guys give love, but it's hard for you to receive love? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Okay. If it's hard for you to receive love, but it's easy for you to give it, that is a huge clue that heart chakra is out of alignment. Okay. You are leaking your life force energy. Okay. Thank you, 5. You are leaking, Slim Reaper, your life force energy. When we leak our life force energy, we cut life off of our lifespan, literally. Like, so CDC and Kaiser Permanente have done studies on children who have grown up with unresolved trauma, and they noticed that they live 20 years less. Thank you guys for the gifts. Did you guys know that you live 20 years less if you do not resolve your trauma? Crazy. Did you know that you are 3 times more likely to develop heart disease and lung cancer? They should be shouting this from the mountaintops. Okay. They should be shouting it from the mountaintops, shouting it in schools. Right? Wish I can get help. Yeah, that's what I do, guys. Why do you guys think that I go through this stuff? So I can help you. If you're listening, you can start gauging this stuff yourself. If you want to take it up a notch, get a bioscan. All right. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have an in-person event, but you guys can start utilizing your curated frequencies via your bioscan yourself. When I got a bioscan, I got scanned by a doctor utilizing the same technology that I use on my clients. Changed my life. I have so many clients now who are prospering. They're manifesting more money. They're manifesting clearer minds, no anxiety, no depression. They're moving with intent now. They're passing their exams. They have so many benefits from using their curated frequencies. It's just a no-brainer, right? If you are someone who's into natural healing modalities, getting a bioscan with me will be like stepping it up 5 steps. Super advanced way. Okay, super advanced way to heal yourself now. Okay, and transform your life. Okay, thank you so much. All right, let's go to that. Okay, so hold it. Let's talk about healing that astral aura. Curated frequencies. Okay. You're always going to want to utilize curated frequencies, guys. I gotta get you guys to understand that. Curated frequencies is the quickest way to align yourself, okay? To get yourself back into alignment. Curated frequencies, okay? Right? So when that heart chakra is out of alignment, all right? You're going to find it difficult to connect with others. How many of you guys find it difficult to connect? Grand rising. Okay. So what you want to start doing is practicing forgiveness rituals to yourself. For the situations that happen. Sometimes people are like, listen, that person doesn't deserve my forgiveness, and who am I to say that they do, right? That's your business. What I want you to do is start having forgiveness for yourself in the situation itself, right? Because the unforgiveness is what's going to make you sick. That unforgiveness will give you heart disease. That unforgiveness will give you lung cancer. Okay? Hi. Oh, you look so cute.
I'm not cute.
You're so cute.
I'm not cute.
You are. Can I get a hug? You didn't give me my hug this morning. Grand rising, baby. I love you. Oh. Stand up. Guess what? Your raptor thing is going to come today. I saw it. It's going to be here when you get out of school. Your dinosaur thing.
The Indo what?
That's what it's called. Indoraptor. Yes! It's in the mail. It's coming today. Aren't you excited when you get out of school? It's going to be here. I love you. Give me a kiss.
Well, that's going to take a long time.
Mm-mm. You won't even notice. When I get back from work and you get home from school, you're going to see it. Yes! Are you happy?
Mom, but school's a long time.
Okay, let me finish this, okay? Go get your snack in your book bag. Go put it in your book bag.
I'm going to take a long time.
Put your snack in a book bag. Sorry, guys. Okay. You always want to use curated frequencies because that is going to be the quickest way to keep yourself aligned and healed, okay? Curated frequencies. Don't you forget it, okay? And so with the heart, though, we also want to utilize forgiveness rituals, okay? We also want to utilize heart coherence breathing, okay? We also want to utilize your bioscan tones, okay? Is this making sense what I'm saying, guys? Is there anybody who's sort of confused off of what I am saying? Does anybody need me to recap what we're going through? All right. So this is making sense. Lucy says yes. Oh, thank you, Thrive. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, they're little for only a little time. We gotta cherish that. We only have them little for a little bit of time. Right. Yes, I like that. Grudges, Slim. I like that, what you said about grudges. Absolutely. Queenie, yes, there is a war. I don't think anybody can really ignore that. That's why we're in classes like this, right? To get our mind off of the bullshit, right? Okay. As a Christian, is it okay to hear you? I'm not going to answer that. You need to listen to your heart, listen to your soul. Does it feel like I am teaching or showing anything evil? Right? So that's what we have to start doing, guys. We got to listen to ourselves. Listen to your own heart. We listening to too many damn people telling us how we need to commune with God, how we need to do this. Nah, you listen to self. Okay. All right. Listen to what I'm talking about. I'm sitting up here telling people how to be proactive with their health. Does it feel evil? That is what people need to start doing. Sitting, listening, and not prejudging. Not saying you are. Not saying you're prejudging. But if people would just sit and listen, they can clearly see that ain't no going on here. Love you so much. Okay, now, so that heart chakra, we've gone through that, the traumas that affected, how to start implementing things to heal it, okay? All right, and so now the throat chakra. Let's go to the throat chakra. If you were ever silenced as a child, okay? If you were ignored as a child, even ignored now, okay? If you were punished for speaking up, type throat. If you were ridiculed, if you were shamed for your self-expression, type throat. Okay. If you were bullied or gaslit, type throat. If your creativity was suppressed, type throat. Okay. Sarah, do you have a few minutes for me to get through the chakras and I can show you guys the actual bioscan? If you were forced to keep secrets, type throat. I'll open up a slot for you, okay? If you were criticized of your voice, type throat. All right. If you were invalidated or you were rejected a lot, type throat. Okay. All right. Oh, Peanut Butter says I purchased it. Okay, Peanut Butter. I'll make sure to help you. DM me, okay? And DM me your full name so that I can look for you. And DM me the email that you would like it sent to you. Okay? You're welcome, Poo Poo. So when you go through those traumas, if you do not resolve them, you will experience thyroid problems. How many of you guys are dealing with thyroid problems, sore throats, neck pains, jaw issues, dental problems, ear infections, TMJ, voice loss, tonsillitis, laryngitis? Did you guys know that? That's all connected to your throat chakra. So if you are feeling distorted there, okay, you want to start utilizing chanting. Hey, Becca, welcome back. You want to start chanting. Start chanting, okay? That's going to help open up that throat chakra, right? Okay? You want to start journaling or speaking out loud, speaking the things that you need, right, out loud, all right? Speaking. I have too much fear. Where do I start? You need a bioscan. Okay, I got my tonsils removed due to how swollen they got and stayed swollen. Wow. Wow, Lenny. Yeah. So that throat chakra, definitely, you probably want to implement some healing there. Have you already gotten your bioscan and gotten your curated frequencies? Okay. You guys, we're going to do the third eye and the crown next. If you are dealing with a specific ailment, put it in the comments and I can try and help you figure out which of your chakras that may be connected to. Okay. And of course, I'm always going to recommend that you get a bioscan because that's the way to like really, really tell, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's go to that third eye. All right, that third eye. Any type of skin issues, that's going to be the crown chakra. Okay, you dealing with skin disorders or things like that, that's going to be in the crown. You have some traumas here. You have some traumas there. Okay. All right, so that third eye, if you've gone through any of these traumas, type third eye in the comment, okay? What chakra is holding me back in my financial life? That's probably going to be your root, okay? I just went through how the root is connected to your financial stability, your security. Well, at least that's one of them. Again, we can have traumas that affect multiple chakras. That's why we got to scan, you guys, all right? But we're leaning more into that root chakra for financial issues, okay? Okay. If you're not dreaming, you want to go into that crown and that third eye. You are dreaming, you're just not remembering. So you have to be more intentional now before you go to sleep. Okay. And make sure that you're not eating foods and things like that, heavy stuff that may affect your dream world. Okay. How do you fix your root chakra? Okay, curated frequencies. That's why I do the bioscans, right? If your root chakra is out of alignment, you want to be grounding yourself, walking outside in nature, eating earthy foods, things like that. Okay, hope that helps. Okay, the curated frequencies from your bioscan helps with every single chakra, every single one. Okay, yeah. And all you have to do is press play. Okay, that's why the people that work with me get a bioscan because it's a no-brainer. Okay. All right. Third eye. If you've gone through any of these, type third eye. Invalidated intuition. If they invalidated your intuition, okay. All right. Type third eye. If you tried to express things and people didn't believe you, type third eye. Okay. If you've been criticized of your imagination, type third eye. Okay. If your spiritual gifts have been suppressed, type third eye. If you were lied to, dealt with parental manipulation, type third eye. Okay. If you dealt with a rigid belief system or constant confusion, type third eye. Okay. If you've dealt with excessive control, mental abuse, lack of guidance, type third eye. Okay. If you've dealt with, if you've been shamed for your dreams, for your visions, if your feelings have been dismissed, type third eye. If your insights have been neglected, type third eye. Now, how many of you guys are healers, fellow coaches, etc., right? If so, you most certainly need to make sure that your crown and your third eye and those upper chakras are in alignment because you want to be able to trust self. You want to be able to receive those messages from divine, right? Okay, grand rising. And so again, that's another reason why you want to get a bioscan. Okay, definitely. Okay, now if that third eye is out of alignment, now that's a problem because that third eye, right, is governing your intuition. Right, that third eye is governing your mental stuff. Right, so if you're dealing with like overthinking, anxiety, and the depression and the things like that, right? Okay. If you have scattered focus or you overanalyze, that's all in that third eye. Yes, I am. Rika? Rika? Are you there? Thank you for that. I'll take it. Okay. How much is it actually I'm going through healing at the moment? Yeah. Rico C. Alignment can help to heal the chakras. He don't even know religion. He don't even know religion. I don't think we understand what you're trying to say, baby. Retype that. Okay, so let's finish up with the chakras. We're at the third eye, and then we're going to go to the crown. Okay, then we're going to go to the crown. So remembering with that third eye, you want to utilize curated frequencies. You want to utilize meditation, okay, and pineal gland activation. That's going to help you. Okay, all right. You manifest passing your finals. Congratulations. It is done. Okay. It is done. Okay. All right. Now, here. Now we're going to do the crown chakra. Okay. If you have gone through any of these traumas, type crown in the comments. Okay. Religious dogma. Religious abuse, like some of these people in here right now are abusing me with their religious judgment. Spiritual abuse, like some of these people right now. Just kidding. Okay, type crown. If you feel abandoned by God, type crown. If you have a loss of faith, type crown. If you dealt with a lot of crisis, type crown. Okay, isolation, type crown. If you felt disconnected from spirituality, type crown. If you've dealt with authoritarian religion, type crown. Fear-based teachings, type crown. Okay. Generational beliefs being passed down, okay, that you might not have necessarily agreed with, type crown. Okay. Feeling purposeless, type crown. Cultural disconnection, type crown. Suppressed spiritual gifts, type crown. Okay. Over intellectualization, type crown. All of that is in the crown. That's connected to that etheric aura. So if I named any of those and you went through those, you have holes in your aura right here. Unless you've healed it. Okay. Unless you've healed it. Okay. If you don't heal it, that's a problem. Because that is going to cause a lack of connection to your higher self, right? You will not be able to hear those clear connections that you need, the messages that you need. Okay, you need powers. You need your curated frequencies. Okay, okay. And so now, if you want to heal that, you heal it through intentional prayer. Surrendering, okay, utilizing your curated frequency. You did that? Oh, you are amazing. Look at you, little artist. Oh wow. Can I show my friends? He wanted to show me his picture he colored, and I think it is amazing. Oh, this is so good. I love it. You are so talented. Can you hang it up on the refrigerator for us? Thank you, baby. Okay. If you don't resolve it, okay, if you do not resolve it, all right, then it will manifest, okay, into migraines, neurological disorders, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, sleep disorders, chronic exhaustion, mental illness, brain fog, epilepsy. This is all connected to the crown. All of these are connected to the crown. Oh, yes. Autoimmune issues, skin disorders, muscular system disorders, nervous system disorders. Oh, yeah. I had a client. Thank you. This is the worst report I've seen. Okay. And I have scanned a lot of people. The reason why I like this biofeedback technology is because it tells us not just high grand rising, not just if the chakra is out of alignment. It tells us if it's overactive or if it's underactive. That's important. That is super important. When I scanned her and I saw that 5 of her 7 chakras were out of alignment. 5. Can you imagine walking around every day with 5 of your 7 chakras, your energy portals, out of alignment? She was suffering from migraines all the damn time. She was really nasally. I remember her being very nasally congested, right? Very sensitive to light and very sensitive to the outside. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. You would think she was allergic to like outside. Okay, Sonia, if that's you, baby, you need a scan ASAP. I cannot reiterate it enough. Okay, invest in yourself and get a bioscan. You can go to somewhere around you. Go, just make sure. There's different biofeedback technology, guys. There's little lollygaggy ones, and then there's advanced stuff, right? I utilize the same technology that doctors use, that scientists use, right? Because it's important that it not only tells us what's going on, but that it corrects, okay? It corrects. That's the key right there. Does it have something to help correct you, or is it just giving you reports? I don't give a damn about the reports. I don't care about the reports. I want to be able to correct. Got it? Okay. So anyway, back to this report. I scanned her and I saw 5 of her 7 chakras were out of alignment. Sent her curated frequencies from the technology to her within 30 seconds. 5 of her chakras out of the 5, 3 has shot right back into alignment. So her job is simply to listen to her curated frequencies once a day, to remain and remove and to get in alignment and stay there. Okay. To stay there. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm done going through the chakras and telling you guys how they connect with your diseases. Do you guys actually want to see the bioscan footage and the technology that my clients utilize? You guys want to see that? If so, I will show you. It's 8:03. I'm going to get off of here soon. Let me show you guys this really quickly, right? Okay. For those of you who have ordered your scan, you have sending information to get your curated frequencies, do it. You need that. Okay. Your curated frequencies is exactly what you need. Okay. So if you already ordered it, don't waste your money. Okay, go ahead and finish the process, because those curated frequencies are going to push you to that next level, right? They're going to push you to the next level. They're going to plug all of your traumas. Okay, I don't have the slots open. Let me show you guys the scan and then we'll decide if anybody wants it. Okay. All right. I'll just let me show you the value. Let me show you about it, because I don't keep the slots open. I don't keep it open because it comes with my community. It's a bundle. It comes with my community, and I'm very choosy about the people that come inside. Okay. It's a frequency portal, my community. So we're just very choosy. All right. Here's the bioscan bundle. All right. You could be anywhere in the world to get scanned by me. All right. My clients are everywhere. So here you go. I do what's called biofeedback on my clients. I want to know what your traumas are. I want to know how it's affecting your body. I want you to know this information. Okay. I want you to know where it's affecting you in your body. So not only is something affecting you, but where it would be affecting you, right? Okay. That's why I go through this free information so you guys can start gauging. That's why I say take your notes when I'm teaching this stuff, because you don't have to buy a bioscan. The bioscan is for you if you want to take your healing to the next level. The bioscan is for you if you're tired of the bullshit. You're tired of lollygagging. The bioscan is for you if you're tired of guessing when it comes to your health and transformation. All right. Okay. So you get 6 reports in your bundle. You get 6, okay? These aren't the 6 reports. There's tons of reports. I just printed these out just to give you guys an idea of what they're gonna look like. But on these reports, again, they tell you your traumas, your limiting beliefs. It also starts correcting you. So as you can see here, it's gonna say, hey, you need this frequency. Hey, you need this frequency, right? And so it's telling you exactly what frequency your body requires. This is next level, right? You get 4 trauma reports. You get a chakra report, okay, telling you which chakras are out of alignment. Is it overactive? Is it underactive? You also get the key telling you, hey, this chakra is connected to this ailment, right? So you have this information as well. Okay. You also get a meridians report. I don't have one of those printed out. Okay. So you get 6 reports. You get 2 frequency instruments. You get your instruments and your frequencies in a downloadable format. And you get community. Would you guys like to see the frequency instruments that my clients utilize every single day for their healing, for their alignment? Okay. If you guys want to see that, I can show you that. Awesome. Okay. This is what my clients use every single day. All right. No excuse. You must utilize your frequencies once a day. The reason why I use bioscans on my clients is because it's the easiest and laziest way to get aligned. If you cannot press play, you're not ready for transformation, not true transformation. Okay? If you're not ready to press play, if you can't do this, you're not ready for true transformation. It sounds good to you. It looks good to you, but it's not for you yet. Okay? If you are someone who feels like you can press play once a day, raise your hand. You don't have to go to your yoga every single week or every other day or Reiki or acupuncture, all of that. That's why people fall off. Because they're not consistent with that. Now, can you press play once a day? Can you be consistent with that? All right. If so, then you will be utilizing an instrument like this. Okay. We get 2 instruments. Okay. This is the first one. Curated to my body. Yours will be curated to your body. Okay. My clients press play once a day. But I'm going to be honest, my clients love their frequencies so much, they be listening every day, all day. Okay. So I like to keep mine on the Tesla 369 beat, but you can choose whichever beat that you desire. Okay. You can also change the music. Okay. So this is a calming sound that I've utilized while I've been teaching you guys. I've been getting up my alignment, right? Staying aligned while I've been teaching you. Okay. But as you can see, you can change the music. Why can you change the music? Because you can get aligned no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. If you want to work out, guess what? Your curated frequencies are still here. You want to meditate? Guess what? Your curated frequencies are still being targeted to your body. Okay, so it's a personalized experience. Okay, you can change the visual, change the tone. Okay, lower the tone. Okay, you can play one tone at a time and focus on one. Okay, the second instrument is here. Okay, awesome. 432, a general frequency. I love the solfeggio frequencies. I love all of the general frequencies on YouTube. The problem with it is that it's general. Until you know what your body requires, only then will you know what your body needs. So the reason why people aren't feeling the massive shifts when they're listening to these general frequencies online is because you may not require that. It's great for calming the environment, beautiful. But when we're talking healing, you need curated frequencies, okay? Here is your Verdi grounding instrument, okay? Again, you utilize this with your headpiece. These are binaural beats here. You will see that it will rotate through your healing frequencies, okay? If you want to utilize tonal therapy and just focus on each tone, you can do that as well. All right. Okay. So these are the instruments that my clients get. And they get to play this from anywhere, their phone, their tablet, their computer. It doesn't matter. They can be in the shower. They can be in the car. They can be cooking. It doesn't matter. Right? Okay. So you can get your healing on the go. All right. And it also comes with community. Inside of my community, we learn about mind mastery, identity shifting. We learn about manifestation, etc. And we also have monthly classes. Okay. All right. Who is ready? Who thinks that they may want this bundle? Okay. Who thinks that they're ready for transformation? Who is tired of feeling stuck? Who is tired of wasting time in their life? Who is tired of the procrastination? Who is tired of the self-sabotaging? Who is tired of not seeing their dreams, their goals, their visions, right, come to reality? Okay. Who is tired of taking their sweet little time with their healing? Like, this is your life. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, you know, this is your life. Okay. All right. So let me see. Hold on 1 second. Do I have that on? Oh, okay. I like to keep mine on. This is my favorite. This is my favorite right here. Okay. So let me see. Do I have my link tree? Hold on, guys. Okay, let me make the link active on my link tree. Okay, guys, let me say something because it will be available on my site right now. The regular price for my bundle is $800. When I open it up, it's $200. Good luck. Okay, when I get off of here, that link disappears. Okay, for a one-time price of $200, you get your entire bundle. Okay, ignore this price. This is the entire bundle. You get access to class replays, class workshops, your personalized frequencies, and your reports, all for this one-time price, okay? We have 3 slots open up, okay? Then it will go away. Good luck with that, all right? I know a couple of you raised your hands, so that is my gift to you, all right? You have a few minutes to take advantage of that link. I do not keep the link up because I do not just want anybody coming into the community. Gosh, you move fast. Whoever that was, you are a mover and a shaker. I love to see it. Can't wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you. Okay? Any questions about the bioscan? Any questions about your curated frequencies? Any questions about your chakras? I know somebody said they wanted to take a screenshot. Okay, go ahead and get your screenshot. Okay. For those of you who are grabbing your bioscan, once you open up your email, it is going to tell you how to prep your body for the scan. It's also going to tell you, give you the link to get into the community. Okay. All right. For those of you who invested in yourselves, I cannot wait. Okay. I cannot wait to meet you. Any questions? I'm going to get ready to get off of here. Just got on. What do I do to get into the community? Go to the link in my bio. You can get the BioScan bundle. It comes with the community, or you can get the community for $24 a month. Okay. Okay, congratulations to the action takers, baby. Okay, Sonia. Okay, and please make sure you are opening up your email. Okay.